This is a historic World War map, and this little thing is me. I am playing as Romania, and I teamed up with Italy and Yugoslavia. What I did on the first day was to attack Hungary and also to prepare for war with the Soviet Union. This is because my coalition and I decided to attack the biggest coalition on the map, which contained the Soviet Union, Germany, and France. These three countries were the most advanced on the map, and it seemed like we had no chance. But was that the case? The next day, I attacked the Soviet Union. My spies had told me where his fleet was, what was his border defense, and where were his planes positioned. Knowing that, I just smashed his units and marched forward in his territory. Meanwhile, I was defeating Hungary, but I didn't take him whole, so that I could keep him between me and Germany, who would, potentially, try to protect the Soviet Union. Sadly, my allies weren't ready yet, so they didn't attack Germany and France. On day 3, I continued my expansion, but my allies were still preparing. Yugoslavia was fighting Greece, so I decided to help him so that he could attack France as soon as possible. The next day, my soldiers besieged Moscow. Then I saw them, French units in Moscow, who were ready to defend the city. After long negotiations, I made France to step back. He did it because he was scared of me. Meanwhile, my allies were pissing me off, and still, they weren't attacking. Day 5. I finally captured Moscow. Seeing that the Soviet Union was going to collapse, Japan rushed him, but I was going to deal with him later. What was frustrating was the fact that my allies were wasting their time with the small countries, and they acted like pussies and didn't attack Germany nor France. Meanwhile, I attacked Slovakia, and the pressure between me and France kept growing, cause we started capturing each other's spies. Day 6. Nothing new. My allies were pussies. I was marching forward in the Soviet Union, and Slovakia had been falling. On day 7, the fun finally begun. Italy finally attacked France, and I attacked Germany. But there was a problem. Italy wasn't doing so good. He was giving many casualties, and so did France, but the French army outnumbered the Italian one. I had to help him. So, I attacked France. On the next day, the brutal battles continued. I was winning on Germany, and Italy was still trying to survive. In this crucial moment, Yugoslavia was just waiting to see if we were winning. If we were, he would help. Else, he would just watch. On day 9, I was already destroying Germany, so I could spare some units to help Italy. Also, I smashed the last armies of the Soviet Union, so help for Italy was coming from my East Front too. Before that, I wasn't really fighting with France. I had only helped Italy with some air support. By seeing that I was going to protect Italy and probably destroy France, Yugoslavia decided to send help as well. Day 10. France is already doomed. So are Germany and the Soviet Union. The next day I was already victorious on all of my front lines. You can see the front line in France after we broke through it. It's full of bunkers. Emboldened by my success, I attacked Switzerland, but what I didn't expect was that Xinjiang would attack me. The next day was even more shocking because I was attacked by Luxembourg and Afghanistan. These little countries gotta be crazy to attack such a big fish as me. Day 13. More countries joined the global effort to destroy me. I was attacked by the Netherlands and Persia. But fighting so many countries was not my biggest problem. Japan, South Africa, and Argentina had created a new coalition which challenged my coalition's world dominance. So I attacked Japan. The next day, I risked it all and attacked Spain. At this point, I had too many enemies. Luckily, I was managing with Japan, and the little countries as Xinjiang were falling. Day 15. More countries attacked me. Almost every neighbor of mine was in war with me. I had no time to go take a shit. Meanwhile, South Africa attacked Yugoslavia, my crybaby ally. So, I had to send troops to Africa as well. The next day was going pretty well. I was winning on all front lines. Day 17. Nationalist China attacked me. So boring. Another day. Poland, United Kingdom, and Estonia attacked me. I crushed them. Day 19. More crazy lads. British India attacked me. And Argentina was getting ready to revenge for Japan. The next day Mongolia joined the party. Meanwhile, British India was doomed. Day 21. I attacked Sweden. Mongolia was falling. The next day I did something very unusual. I offered peace to Sweden. Why, you may ask? Well, first of all, he agreed to pay me $50,000 per day to let him exist. Secondly, he had nukes and I had nukes and I didn't want to start a nuclear war. But the most important reason was that I was pissed with my teammates. And I wanted to make a solo victory, so I needed a guy who could keep my allies weak by fighting them, while I tell him my allies' troops' positions. Genius, right? Day 23. Tibet attacked me. Argentina was still unsure whether to attack me or not. UK was finally dead. The next day was interesting. Argentina offered me shared map out of fear. So he became an ally of mine. Italy was preparing to attack Ireland and he was gathering his army on my territory. I told Sweden to nuke them. So they officially got in war. Meanwhile, I had so many nukes that I decided to speed things up. I nuked Tibet. Day 25. Things were going fine for me. Day 26. Sweden is doing his role perfectly. Day 27. The last day before the most brutal blitzkrieg in Call of War history. Siam randomly attacked me. Sweden continued nuking Italy. We are finally at the final day. I rushed my original allies Italy and Yugoslavia. I took half of their land and nuked the rest. Italy and Yugoslavia gave more than 100,000 casualties in under an hour. And that is how you make a solo victory. If this video was interesting to you, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel.
Man from Texas, a man of the wild, thrown into combat where bodies lie piled. Hides his emotions, his blood's running cold. Just like his victories, his story unfolds.